The mission of the Nassau County Fire Communications Center is to support the fire and rescue services in Nassau County. We do over 64,000 alarms a year and handle over 200,000 telephone conversations a year.
A strong, reliable system for the communication center is vital because the firefighters' lives, people's lives are at stake every day when we transmit alarms.
The county determined that the Fire and Rescue Services Communication Center and Police Communication Center had outgrown the facility they had been in and were looking to provide a modern facility in which to carry out our duties.
In the planning of the new center, we planned for the future. We thought it would be good to have the top-of-the-line equipment as well as personnel to move into the 21st century.
Avtec provides us with the flexibility on the dispatch floor that enables us to allocate our manpower based on the incidents in progress at that moment.
Emergency? All right, what's the address?
Nassau County Fire has a unique environment in that they dispatch for over 40 different fire districts. Each fire district operates as an independent entity and has its own rules, whether that's a paging scenario, the apparatus that they can deploy, the type of skilled personnel that they can deploy. So Nassau County Fire has to know all of those resources that are available to it. It has to know, based on geography, based on incident type, how they're going to dispatch that environment.
The room is set up in the configuration it's in due to potential dispatching that needs to be done for large-scale incidents like 9/11. We had to pull in a lot more dispatchers to handle the calls. Natural disasters, hurricanes, anything can come up at last minute, and we will call in whatever staff we need to man as many positions as we have. And each position can do exactly what the other positions all do.
Interagency communications are one of the key factors in the success of large-scale operations. The flexibility given to us by the Avtec equipment enables us, through various radio systems, to communicate with agencies outside of Nassau County.
As another backup, we have had installed an Avtec console in our field communications vehicle, which will also interface with both centers when we're out in the field through wireless. That would enable us to have full functionality in the field as well as in the centers.
The technology in place now provides us with enhanced reliability, enhanced redundancy, so that we do not experience any system failures.
It is user-friendly. We find that it makes the job dispatcher easier.
The Avtec system sets the tone by helping the dispatcher not be frustrated trying to get, because we have so many different frequencies in Nassau County that we use, and he has to select the right channel to dispatch and to answer units on. To be able to find it and quickly answer and select that transmitter makes it a lot easier for them, so they're always relaxed.
We can now do selective response and send the appropriate apparatus within that fire department's jurisdiction to the incident without endangering the lives of the other responders that in the past may not necessarily have had to respond to that situation.
The system is an open architecture that leverages industry standard protocols that allows us to bring a lot of different vehicles into a common operating environment, making the dispatch center certainly much more efficient, improving their response times, and allowing them as much information to make more educated decisions when they dispatch.
Good communications is very important. The safety aspect, getting the job done, knowing what's going on at the incident. Information is really the key to knowing how to mitigate the problems at an incident.
We definitely have life-saving equipment on this end, and a lot of times it's not seen because the news crews aren't here when there's a big fire or there's a medical emergency or a disaster. They're all out at the site, but everybody doesn't always realize that this is just as important and we save just as many lives on this end